Joining us now, the show about to get better, is Travis Tuiloma, BYU football alumnus and a stud football player at that when he was on the field in Provo and beyond. Travis, welcome back to Studio B, man.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Feels like just yesterday we were filming a commercial with you right over there, asking you if you're the guy that hits the hardest on the team. You're like, hey, let's find out. How'd you feel? If you haven't seen the commercial, by the way, Travis Tuiloma deserves an Oscar for selling his role in that. What'd you think of that commercial?
That was fun. I loved it. It was great.
But did the person you hit love it?
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Can't say the same thing for opposing quarterbacks that you have tormented through the years. A lot of people are interested in what you're doing now with your football career. Know that you had some unfortunate injuries that kind of slowed things down for you at the latter part of your BYU career. But so, where are you with football, and how is your health?
My health is getting better. It's a couple months out. I have a few months left, so until I can fully train and pursue what I want, so pursue the dream. So,
well, we know Friday is BYU's Pro Day, and you won't be able to participate at Pro Day. So how have you been handling the off season, and what kind of things have you been doing to rehab and get back in shape, that kind of stuff?
I've just been meeting with our athletic trainers, Brett and Steve, and they've been on top of it, and just meeting every day, making sure I do all my exercises, get a good workout with what I can work out. So
I don't think a lot of people are really aware of like what goes into the rehab process. So just for fun right now, like what kind of things are you doing when you're actually rehabbing your knee?
do you want the whole
Oh, I
thing?
mean, you can give me the summarized version. It's just like, yeah, I went to rehab. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
What does that mean?
So wake up 6 o'clock, go over to the training room, start out warming up with the bike. Then Brett and Steve has me doing a bunch of different exercises to strengthen my knee and my foot. And then from there, depending on what time the team starts practice, they usually like to have me go run with all the injured guys so that they can just monitor how my progression is going as far as those type of movements. So
This is like a laborious thing. I mean, it's tedious, right? It takes a lot of dedication.
Yeah, it does. It does. A lot of patience, but I'm grateful that I'm able to be blessed with that attribute. So I got plenty.
How frustrating was last season to never fully get healthy? You played in 5 games. How difficult was that last year to not be able to do what you wanted to do?
It was difficult for me, but at the same time, I understood my body and how I felt. So I knew it was going to be a process that I had to just get through, and I set my goals up high so I can get to them and achieve them. So
Now, you are in a situation much like Wani Unga was in. He hurt himself in the bowl game against Washington in 2013, tore his ACL, and kind of, after a fantastic season and career at BYU, had to just sit on the sidelines and rehab and wait. Have you spoken with him about what that process was like? Because he made the dream happen. He got himself into the NFL. Have you spoken with him?
yeah, I have a lot of times. Like I've spoken to him quite a bit about that, and he's been kind of just guiding me through what I need to look out for and like what I need to expect. And like it just kind of comforted me and just helped me get through this process of waiting and working. So
What have you heard in terms of your possible future in pro football?
I haven't really dug into that much. I've been meeting with my agent, and she's just been, with the whole Wani situation, she already knows how to handle that type of situation. So she's kind of taking me through that whole thing and basically just being patient and working super hard to get my body right. And when it's time to go, it's time. So
You talk about goals? Hey, you've said I've set my goals. I'm chasing them down. What are your goals right now in life with football and just the direction you want to go?
My main goal is to take care of my family, my wife, and both of our families in any way I can. So that's my main goal. But to be able to do that, my goal is to get to the NFL and be able to make a team and just be able to say that I made it to the highest level of football.
Why do you feel like your game and your skill set will translate over to the NFL? I mean, I have my own opinion, and a lot of people are like, dude, Travis Tuiloma is a beast. He can totally do that. But why do you feel like you can find a spot in the NFL?
Man, that's a hard question. This is live.
You've handled stuff way harder than
Just
this,
think of this as an interview with an NFL team,
I know.
and they ask you that question.
I know how much you love to brag about yourself, Travis. So now is the time to do something like that.
No, the main reason that I feel good about my chances is because I have a lot of believers, a lot of people that I know have my back and I know believe in me and my abilities, and that's the big factor into why I think I can make it. And you know, I've been able to have some success here at BYU and just being able to work hard, and I know it can happen just through hard work.
You were such a force on that defensive line. With the guys that are coming back for this season, what are your overall thoughts of that position? But is there anybody that you saw last year that you think is maybe ready to take that next step this season?
I think all of them, every single one of them, they are physically capable of it. Right now, we want more leadership, of course. That's expected every season, so that's a factor that I feel like the guys can step up in. But they're all capable of stepping up and filling in the shoes of everybody else that's set a standard as a defensive player. So,
is there anybody that you'll be keeping your eye on, though?
I want to say Handsome and Kesney, those two.
Kesney Talsinga,
yeah.
Handsome Tanielu.
Yes, sir. I expect a lot from them, especially as defensive tackles. So,
Do you feel like now?
Tavita.
Yeah. Do you feel like Tavita Mounga?
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel like now that you're in a way on the outside looking in, like you can be unfiltered, like you can go coach mode on them and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Well, I don't know about coach mode, but I like to approach it as bro mode.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just kind of, just talk to them, because that's how most guys, are able to communicate. If you just come up and talk to them instead of trying to be all authoritative,
yeah,
then no one's going to listen to you.
I don't know if anybody has copyrighted hashtag bro mode, but you may want to get on that. That's not bad.
Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, well, Travis, let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for your rehab and your journey coming up. Obviously, you'll impress some NFL scouts with your sincerity and genuine hard work. And when you say you got a lot of believers, that includes us here at BYU Sports Nation.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So keep up the good work, man. We're with you, and yeah, we're excited to hear what happens in your football future.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Travis Tuiloma chasing down an NFL dream.